What's good, y'all? It is day one of me posting for 90 days straight, trying to find who I am, figure out what I want to do in my life. I'm gonna take y'all with me on the journey. So I'm at the park right now. I'm finna get a workout in. I'm not gonna record it because I think my camera I think it's gonna start overheating. But just to give y'all updates on what's to come. The last few years, being in my 20s, it's hard to figure out what you want to do with your life. So I'm in the process of trying to find that. It's not like I haven't been working to figure it out. I've been building the skills I need and stuff like that. So hopefully as time goes, I'll figure out exactly what I want to do. But it is annoying because you got to think every day you waking up trying to figure out what you want to do. It seems like you lost. It seems like you clueless. But in a sense, you're not clueless. You just kind of like confused a bit on what could work. Sometimes you're afraid to do what you want to really do because you don't know if it's going to work. And you may feel like you don't want to waste no time on something that ain't going to work. But in hindsight, you really just got to take the leap of faith. And in your 20s, that's hard because you don't got nobody telling you what's wrong and what's right. When you're doing something, when you should be doing something else, it's all on you now. You got to think your whole life you've been told what to do, what's good for you, what's not good for you. And eventually, you get to that point, whereas in your 20s, you got to do you got to make your choices on your own. And the one thing I can say is, as long as you know some of the things you don't want in life, you kind of know how to build your life around that. Like for instance, I know for me, I do not want a 9-to-5 ever. Like I just can't do it. And a lot of people will say, get the 9-to-5 and you'll build your revenue up and then you could go build a business. But you gotta think, within that time, so much life happens that you may get knocked down to the point where you living paycheck to paycheck and you never get the chance. But in your 20s, you have some support sometimes. Some people may not, but for the people that do, you have support and you have people that'll look out for you within those times. So why not take that chance then? And which is what I'm gonna do. And hopefully y'all kind of see it because, like for me, I am 23. A lot of people will say, man, you should get a 9-to-5, get you a good job, get your money right. But for me, how I see it is, I'm gonna do what I wanna do now and try to capitalize on the support I got for what I wanna do and try to really take off on that. Because if that grows, then I just built something. Now I'm afloat. Now I have my own revenue. I'm still in control of everything I want, which is my 9-to-5. Which is my time. I said 9-to-5, which is my time. I want to be able to have control of my time. It is a must. I want to be able to go get an RV and go do a damn world tour with my family or something like that. Like, it's so much stuff that I want to be able to do, and I'm gonna do it. Like I say, bro, I'm biting a bullet. A lot of people saying I'm putting myself in harm's way. Well, not harm's way, but in bad standings about waiting so late to do this and this and that. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. I believe in myself. I done made it this far, staying afloat. The main thing is making sure you keep control of your money, making sure your money is staying in great. Not so much making sure your money is staying in great, making sure you got the right habits for your money. Because like I say, you need when you an entrepreneur, you don't know when your next check coming in if it's not passive income yet. So you gotta have the revenue. I mean, you gotta have the skills and the habits to make sure your money is going in the right direction. Staying in the right places is still growing as you're getting it. You're not just spending it as it come in. So you're not working paycheck to paycheck. And eventually, over time, you're gonna get to the point where you don't even have to look at your money. That's the beauty of it. A lot of people think when you get the 9 to 5, oh, it's cause I don't wanna build a business. That's too much work. This the thing. With the 9 to 5, you may find a good 9 to 5 where you ain't working too hard, but you gotta work for the rest of your life. You can't, if somebody having a baby or somebody having a party or they going to do some fun stuff, you can't do that. You can't just call off. You got to build PTO. The harder you work, the more PTO you get, and you get a third of your day. You don't even get, say you work 5 days, you don't get 5 days of PTO. You get probably 1 day every 20 days or something like that, or 25 days or something. So with the business, yeah, you working hard, but you working hard so one day you don't have to work no more. That's the point. A lot of people don't think, hey, I'm working so I don't have to work no more. I don't have to ever go in one day. I could just call and say, hey, how are things going? Is everything locked in? Are things in place? Let me put some orders in to make sure everything is, stock is up and stuff like that. Like, bro, it's a hard path, but if you really want it, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm telling you, I want that freedom. Like, it is 1:30 right now. I'm at the park finna work out. I woke up, went to the gym at 4, had a client to train at 5. I ate, I went on a charge, did my trading, looked at some of my sports betting that I want to look at today. And then I read the market. I just looked at what the world is, what the news is. You always watch the news, bro. I watch the news, seeing what the world is telling me, what I need to look at, what's coming, what the president got going, what opportunities could be afloat. Hell, it might be, they might say we have a shortage in so-and-so, and I go build a website and go buy the stock out of some place. And now I got the stock for my website for something that's going out of stock, something that's getting in more demand. So it's stuff like that. It's little opportunities like that every day. You just gotta read the market. So, like I said, it's freedom. The financial part is not where I want it to be, but that comes with time. As long as I'm trying to build every day and not getting in this loophole that I get in, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be real. I literally wake up every day and be like, man, what am I gonna do with my life? But a lot of people will look at my life and be like, you're doing amazing. You, bro, just keep going. Like, you gonna get it. Like, you still doing good. But to me, it's like I'm drowning. Like, imagine waking up every day not knowing what you're gonna do with your life. And I shouldn't even be thinking that far ahead, but like, bro, you gotta understand, it is not something easy to just not know what the next days are bringing. And that's the part of this journey that can be real heavy on people. And I ain't gonna lie, it's real heavy on me. There's sometimes like I've been wrong to people or been just completely mean to people, because I'm like, as a man, you gotta think, you don't wanna, financially, you always wanna be up to par. Financially, you wanna be him. I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna just say it. You just wanna be him. Like, you don't wanna have no financial issues. And when you're not where you wanna be, you don't wanna do no talking. You don't wanna be around people. People asking you like, hey, how you doing? I don't know. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you. I do not know. In what context? That's what I would say. Like, you gotta ask me in deeper context. What do you mean? How I'm doing? Like, how am I doing where? Because it's a bunch of spots I don't know how I'm doing, and I'm not doing good. That's why I don't know. So it's just little things like that that you gotta account for. And it comes with the process, bro. This is, like I say, day one, 90 days. I feel like I need to stop saying 90 days because every time I say it, I feel like I'm not gonna make it, which is a bad thought that I need to stop thinking negative too. So this is day one of getting better every day. I'm gonna take y'all with me. Like I say, this life has not been easy. I have been doing sports all my life. So the only thing I know is fitness. I've taught myself a lot of other things, but do I love to do it every day? I do not know. This life will tell me what I want to, what is in store for me. Hopefully we figure it out, because every day not knowing, but knowing in a sense, is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, it is crazy. Hold on, am I tripping? This is crazy. Sports every day for like 20 years, 19 years. Sports every day, workout every day, 3 times a day, 2 times a day. But I ain't gonna lie, now that I say it like that, I'm not supposed to know. I'm supposed to have fun. But man, look, we're gonna figure it out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave some comments, bro. I wanna hear how y'all journeys is. I wanna hear some stuff from y'all, because I know I'm not alone in this, but it sometimes feel like you're the only one going through it. So make sure y'all put in the comments what y'all feel, how y'all feel. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man.